What? What is that? Puerto Rico isn't a country. And today we have a world map puzzle on geopuzzle.org. The link will be in the description. So there are various levels you can do this. You can do a world easy, world hard, and various countries. Today we're going to do world on the hardest setting. And I have played this before. I'll try and beat my best time. So we're going to start with the big countries. You just have to slide these into place. So we've got Brazil there. I'm going to do India next. Get that one out of the way. This one is Chile. So it's just click and drag the country's outlines to its appropriate space. This is Ethiopia. You can zoom in and out. I'm going to try this zoomed out as much as possible and get the big countries out of the way first. Now you don't have to worry about Russia, Canada, United States on this. I guess they're too big and yeah, they're already done for you. Looks like we've got Australia there. And it gives you some spiel whenever you get a country right. Because I'm trying to beat my best time, I'm not going to bother with reading any of that. This is Mauritania. Sometimes it slots into place quite nicely, but sometimes it's a little bit fiddly. Right here with Indonesia. This one is Sudan, so it should fit right about there. There we go. This is Colombia. So I'm going to try and get as many of the big ones out of the way now. We've just done Mali. This is Botswana, I believe. It's about there. There we go. Angola. This is Iran? No. Iraq? I'll come back to this one. Oh, it's Bolivia. This actually reminds me of a jigsaw puzzle which I used to have when I was a kid. It was at my nan's house and it was just Europe. This was in the 1980s. And Europe's changed a lot since. But I'd love to play that jigsaw puzzle again. It was all the countries of Europe, but the outlines were shaped as such. So we just got Somalia then, we got Peru. This is Norway. As I say, it's going to get trickier as we go on because I'm getting all the big countries out of the way. Myanmar there. Got South Africa here. This one is Malawi. Should line up with the lake. There we go. This one is Namibia. What's here? Nigeria? Zooming in makes it quite easy to identify the outlines, but it's still quite tricky. This is Benin, Portugal, Bobby Azores along with it. This is Ecuador, Poland here, Polska, get in there. This one is Mozambique, Sweden. Right, what's this? This is Venezuela. And we have, is this Zambia? There we go. I'll come back to that one. I'm not too sure what that is at the moment. This one, that's Egypt, quite identifiable. Saudi Arabia. This should be Argentina. What's this one? That's Libya. That should be Kazakhstan. It's nice. There we go. DRC. I think we've got Italy here. That looks like Italy to me. Very identifiable. It looks like a boot. Looks like Finland's buried here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Finland. This is definitely Iran. This one is Pakistan. What do we have here? This is Afghanistan, Madagascar, Turkey. This should be Chad. Sometimes it slots in so easily. Sometimes you have to fiddle around to get it in.
That's what she said.
This should be Laos. It's about there. Yep. New Zealand. Put it. What? Ah. Why wouldn't New Zealand go in? Spain's not wanting to go in now. So this hurts your time when the map's a little bit fussy. This should be Tanzania. This is Thailand. This should be Philippines. We have it South Sudan. This should be Burkina Faso. This looks like it might be North Korea. Yeah, there we go. Japan. This should be Vietnam. Morocco, which includes Western Sahara for some reason. This is this is even Uzbekistan, if it's so. Germany. Yeah, Tunisia. I'm not sure. Right. This is where it should be getting tricky. That's Zimbabwe. That's Cameroon. This is Eritrea. Guyana. Other big obvious countries are we missing? This looks like it's Ukraine. There we go. This must be Ivory Coast. Yep. There we are. What do we have here? This is Turkmenistan. This one I believe is Honduras. There we go. South Korea. It looks a bit like Ireland, but it's got a little island underneath which differentiated it. So that's Kenya. France, quite an obvious one. So this looks like it's Papua New Guinea. There we are. This one, this is Israel. Having to click right in to grab that. Get over there. Right, this is Nepal. I'm not too sure about that one. This is definitely Czechia. So this one is Armenia or Georgia? Georgia. I've just noticed on the left hand side there's a list of how far you've completed it. I'll come back to that. This is Guinea. Right. Congo, Republic of the Congo. This one should be Syria. Right, it's Azerbaijan. There we go. Why wouldn't Georgia fit in there? Maybe this isn't Georgia. I'll have to come back to that one. This should be, I can't remember what country. That's Oman. Yemen. That's it. Uruguay. This one. What is this one? That is Iraq. I'm not too sure what my time is. I can't remember what my time was before. But I'm most certainly slowing down now. Malaysia. This is Central African Republic. It's in quite a few countries over this side. So, I see Romania there. Greece should be a nice, easy one to identify, and there it is. What makes it tricky is when you have countries overlapping each other, so you can't quite identify their shapes. So I just moved Estonia to collect Greece. This one's Austria. Now, where did I put Estonia? It's not that. Never mind. I'll come back to it. This is Cuba here. Senegal. I'll have to find a little strip of land which will be Gambia. This is Panama. Gambia is even thinner than that. I've just seen Albania there. This is Liberia. This is Oman. I'll stick that one in there. This looks like we've got Sri Lanka here. Just found Slovakia, so we can put that in. Moldova. I've got space for it. This one is Guatemala. Right, this is Latvia. United Arab Emirates, nice nearby. This one is Gabon. This one is, okay, maybe not. I'll come back to that one. Hungary. That's Ghana. I think this looks like Switzerland. So that is Bangladesh. Denmark. Okay, that's Benin. What else? Where's Ireland? There it is. Ireland, we're still going to get Netherlands, and okay, that Bulgaria can go in there. Let's move these up so that we've got a better side. Okay, so that's Burundi. I've got to be honest, the controls for this game aren't the best. So Cyprus we've just got. What's that? This must be Belize, because there is a space there for Belize, and there it is. Okay, that's Suriname. Uganda goes in there. Iceland. There we go. Belarus. There. Okay, that's, I've seen the Gambia. There it is. Senegal eats Gambia. That's Taiwan. So we don't have that much left. I'm trying not to rely on the list on the left hand side there. I'm trying to do it without that help. This is Jordan. There we go. Bahamas. Wow. Okay, there we go. Okay, this looks like it might be that's Serbia or Montenegro, perhaps. Oh, it's Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is Serbia. This one is Estonia. Again, you have to click and drag, but sometimes it moves the whole map. I've got all these countries over here. I'm going to move everything to. What's that? That's tiny. I bet that's like Luxembourg or something like that. This is an annoyance for sure, that you have to click and drag, and I'm gonna gamble that this is Luxembourg because of its small size, and it isn't. After all that, that's potentially Jamaica. Jamaican me crazy. No? Right. Oh, behave. I'm not too sure what that one is. But, okay, that's Nicaragua. Belgium. Sorry, Netherlands. Is this Bhutan? This looks like Bhutan to me. And there we go. Okay, that's half of Hispaniola, so that'd be Haiti. Come on. Why aren't you fit? Well, that's definitely correct, but why is it not? Okay, delayed reaction to that. Costa Rica. This looks like the other half of... No, is it? Is it? No, it isn't. Croatia, I've just seen. Yeah, this is a lot more challenging than I remember it being. Okay, this goes in there. So, Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. Sorry, that's Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. We already got Uzbekistan. Right, this is one of the Baltic countries which we're missing. Lithuania. Still got to find Belgium. Which, there it is. And if we do have to find Luxembourg, which we certainly do, that's going to be a tricky one to find. So I thought it was that. So this must be like maybe one of the Caribbean islands. Maybe Barbados. Okay. El Salvador. This would be Cambodia. So we're just dealing with this side of the earth now, I think. That would be Sierra Leone. Okay, this... This looks like it's Kuwait. This is... I'm not sure about that. Oh, Armenia. Okay, this would be... I can't remember. Guinea-Bissau. Equatorial Guinea there. This is Djibouti. Right. How many do we have? We've got 146 out of 160, so 14 left to find. Now, what is that? We haven't collected all our pieces either. So on this side of the map. Well, this is an annoyance where you have to click and drag them. That must be Luxembourg. Okay. This looks like it's there. Georgia. Now this is Dominican Republic. Got Lebanon, North Macedonia, Montenegro. Right, this is Kosovo. I bet that is like Jamaica or something. No? What? What is that? Puerto Rico isn't a country. It's not a country in its own right. So it surprised me that's on here as something which you have to get. Okay, we're missing. Got 6 more, and I only seem to have 5 pieces here. Okay, so we're missing Rwanda, which will be, is it that piece? Yep. No. Rwanda. So we have to get French Guiana. It's not that piece. No, it's not that piece. Okay, where are we missing? One of these has to be Jamaica. There we go. What are we missing? I might have to rely on this list now to fill in the gaps. So, got something in between Lebanon and Liberia. Lebanon and Liberia. Okay, so I've just seen that we're missing Qatar. There we go. Okay, I've got them. It's Lesotho and Eswatini. So there we go. Lesotho and Eswatini, which is a new name for Swaziland, and that should be completion. 23 minutes 15 seconds. I have a new record. Now that was a challenge, and I think that's a pretty good time, but please try and beat it. Yeah, the link will be in the description. Come and beat the 23 minutes and 15 seconds that I've laid down as a challenge. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you've reached this point in the video, that means that you've enjoyed the content, so hit that like, hit that subscribe, and help me build greater audience on YouTube. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.